Hey everybody, Mr. Pistachio here. These are 7 useful tips and tricks for contractors that will hopefully improve your gameplay. If you liked the video, consider subscribing as it's free and would make my day. Thanks and enjoy the video.
Alright boys, so the first tip I want to share with you today is use the HQ training practice modes. It is great, it'll improve your aim so much. We have 2 buttons over here. This one is for AI, this one's for zombies. The zombies are garbage. The AI is actually pretty decent. They basically spawn in and they go all around the map, they shoot you, but they don't do a ton of damage. You shoot them, it just gets you kind of used to a bunch of like dudes jumping out at you and shooting at you. Great mode, great for beginners. I think I spent like an hour of my first contractor game literally just doing the bots. Down here we got a thing where you basically are going to sit up there. There's a mode for each type of gun, and you're just going to blast all of the dudes. They're going to pop out of these little windows and stuff. It's really cool, really great for your aim. And then personally my favorite, to be honest with you guys, is the kill house over here. You're basically going to just run down here and more dudes are going to pop out and you're just going to blast them. I think you get more points if you hit them in the head, but I'm not quite sure. Great practice, and I would just highly recommend doing it. It'll make you so much better. I literally noticed improvements just from like doing the kill house and stuff. And I mean, you guys got to try it. All right, on to tip number 2. All right, boys. So tip number 2 I have for you guys is change your retinol. The issue is most retinols, I believe all of them, come with the default color of red. And red can be a little hard, especially on some maps, to like blend with stuff. As you can see, it takes a second to really find it, especially like with like really bright whites. There's also a bunch of red maps around. Sometimes the dirt, it blends a little bit too much. Whereas the color blue or some other like good color, I prefer blue typically. I know I'm contrasting against a red house, but even if I contrast it against white, even in the pool, it's still pretty visible. And it can be that little extra snap towards the retinol that you need to really win a fight. I mean, it can really make a difference. Honestly, I've just found it improving my accuracy, and I think if you try it, you will as well. So there you go. On to tip number 3. All right, boys, so on to our third tip, smoke grenades. These things are amazing. They provide concealant. It becomes just completely white. You cannot see anything. And they can be great for taking like spots in domination, getting yourself out of tricky situations. And I mean, most of all, I love pairing them with the katana or other melee weapons. Super fun. I love them. And I'm going to show you how. So we're going to go right down here to point B over here. And I'm going to show you with my friend over here how we actually get this done. So say he's in this container. I want in there. Oh, I'm trying to get in. Okay. But he's going to shoot me if I go over. So I'm back here, right? I want to get in there. I'm going to toss a smoke grenade right about there. That's not the best placement, but it's okay. Now we're going to wait for it to kind of spread out. He's taking back the thing. You can go over there. He can shoot at you, but I mean, hopefully you can kind of dodge things. Yeah. And then you just jump out, you waste them, and you're set. Now, another thing you can use it for, I'm going to show it on his end. He's going to go over here to this barrier. Now, say that I've got him in cover, okay? This could be you. Imagine you're this guy. I'm shooting at you. You can't get up there. I'm gonna shoot you right in the noggin if you poke your little head, okay? See, I'm gonna shoot right there. Now what you can do is you can use these smoke bombs. Gotta give it a sec. I'm gonna get him. I'm waiting for him. Oh, what happened? Yeah. See, check this out. Throw it away. Where'd he go? We didn't see that over there. I don't know where he went, to be honest, because, I mean, look how white this is. Oh, and right from the side. Look at that. Stealthing. In that case, I did see him, but, again, you kind of got to be stealthy with it. But you can get some good stealth kills. I've gotten some great stealth kills doing that. Smoke bombs, definitely worth the 2 points. I mean, I think it's like... Actually, I think they're 1 point each. That's like 3 points. 3 smoke bombs. Great choice. A frag is 5. I mean, I would go smoke bombs almost every time. They can be great for the team. They can be great for you. Definitely do the smoke bombs. All right, on to tip 4.
Alright gang, for tip number 4, I would like to address a small but useful trick that I recently learned that I find very helpful, and that is that comms also display ammo supply stations near you. Now I'm in a gunfight right now, and as you can see I'm running super low on ammunition. I'm gonna have to reload pretty soon here, right? Well, if I press the trigger button on the side of my head, it will instantly show me all available reloading sites near me within a certain radius. This can be super helpful in game modes like Ground Wars and Competitive, when you're constantly burning through ammunition and need to reload. Alright, on to tip number 5.
Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is something I like to call the don't dip rule, and it applies when you're in a cover fight. So typically how cover fights go is we're both going up, I shoot at him, he shoots at me, and he goes back behind the pillar, I shoot at him, and then eventually we try and like go up, and maybe I'll shoot him while he's shooting at me, and it works sometimes, but it's just not great. What I like to do is do the thing called the don't dip rule, okay? So how this basically works is I'm shooting at him, but then when I'm supposed to go back under cover, he pokes out. He's like, now it's my turn to shoot at him, and then I just blast him right in the head. And it works a lot of the time. It is a great strategy when you're in cover fights. Now, I know cover fights aren't the most common thing in Contractors, but if you're in a cover fight and you do that trick, like 75% of the time, you'll probably win. I do it a bunch. Great strat. Definitely recommend it. All right, on to tip number 6.
Alright guys, time for tip number 6, and that is semi-auto has its use. Something that makes me sad is that semi-auto is super underrated for how good it is. What makes semi-auto amazing is that it offers much higher accuracy and can really destroy people at medium to long distances away. Now pay attention as I demonstrate how amazing semi-auto can be, okay? The thing about it is, you really only gotta put one in their head. I mean, you put one bullet in their head and they're done. I mean, full auto, you gotta hit them all over. You can just, it's just so nice. You just finish them off, and I'm gonna show that right now. Check this out. Look at that. Just instant KO, no questions asked, and we're just rolling. Now let's try the same thing with full auto, okay? We're gonna wait for him to come out. Just scan at the horizon as you do. And any minute they're right there. Now it may just be because I'm bad, but I mean you have to unload a clip on him. That was like 2 shots before. That was like a clip and a half right there. Now I'm not saying that full auto is bad at all. It has a great place. It is great for close-up encounters, but when you're at a range like at all, I would highly recommend going with semi-auto. You will start hitting so much more of your shots, taking down so many more people. Check this out. Boom. I mean, it's not that hard. Just practice your aim a little bit. Just get good at these range shots, and I mean, you'll be set. Lastly, tip number 7, communication. Communicating with your team can help so much. I cannot stress this enough. If you just start sharing information and just sort of trying to establish a game plan with your teammates, like, your win rate will go way up. It is amazing. It's a simple tip. Highly suggest trying it. I know a lot of people do, but there's a lot of people out there who just kind of run and gun, and I mean, you don't get a lot of stuff done. I mean, it's a great tip. Definitely do it. Alright guys, this has been 7 useful tips and tricks for Contractors VR. Hopefully you learned something. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. I will see you in the next one. Bye.